Hello. Today is September 7th. It's been a while since my last podcast. Yeah, so I missed quite a few days. Some good, some bad reasons. I'll go over them. I would say mostly good. So the main thing is I tutor math, and that's what I've been doing for a good amount of this last year. So starting from late 2019, late 2020, I suppose. I've been tutoring math. And it's been mostly like part-time, so it hasn't been a completely viable, you know, financial situation. And there's been a lot of doubt on my part as to what I'll be doing going forward. I've been debating, you know, working on this YouTube channel, which I would still like to do. Figuring out running, being a running coach. Um, I don't know, being a CFP, which is a certified financial planner, which is to help people with their finances, plan for retirement, having a kid, whatever, people might need. Um, but the thing is, I have been teaching math and tutoring math for a while. And so recently I decided as long as I can get enough clients, so enough students, that could be at least for now financially viable. So, I already have some students from last year, both locally and in, surrounding regions. But, I've taken to looking at various websites, finding clients there. So through Wisant, which is spelled a little strangely. Um, Anyways, it's supposed to be like a wise ant. I don't know why ants are considered wise. Anyways, Wisant, Elite Home Tutoring, just a variety of other websites. And I am getting some more students the last couple weeks, and that has been a big part of my time and focus. So I've been getting students, um, offering them trial sessions. The first session is always free, setting up scheduling, and yeah, so I feel good. A big part of how I've been feeling about the last couple weeks, is that I feel rejuvenated. I feel motivated. I feel energetic, and you know, it's weird because a lot of my adult life, I felt normal, or at least what I considered normal for most people, and that they don't seem super excited about life. They just, they're doing their thing. Sometimes they're happy, whatever. But, and for the people who don't know me, especially for the people who are watching this video who, God damn it, I'm getting a spam call. Sure, you know what? Why not? Let's answer it. Scam likely. Swipe up to answer. Okay. They said they found various things from customs with drugs. God damn it, dude. Okay. Back to what I was talking about. Anyways. Okay, so I've been so for anyone who met me in adulthood, they may not know this about me as well. And it is that my normal state, or what I consider my normal state of being, to be a little manic, a little bit on edge, and that leads to a lot of like anxiety, nervousness, when things aren't going well. But when things are going well, I am just on all cylinders. I'm trying to do too much, but I love it. I love it that way. I'm like doing chores, helping people out, talking to people, working on something, starting a new idea. And a lot of these things don't pan out, right? That's a huge weakness of mine. But just the frenetic, manic energy is what I really enjoy. Yeah, I would much rather be, too nervous and too anxious than to be too depressed, too apathetic. So last couple weeks, with this going on, I feel more motivated. This is what I like doing. I like teaching. And so I've been feeling more that way. I hope to keep this up. Okay. So yes, been getting more students. I did lose a couple new students. And that's a thing, actually. That's a good reminder of the fact that I still enjoy teaching and tutoring. Because guess what? I spent the time making connections, talking to these parents and these students, setting up trial sessions, and they either didn't go with me or they went with me and then soon backed out. And I didn't take it personally. I don't feel bad. That's the thing. When you're looking for work, talking about work, if you feel ready to go the next day after a bad day has happened, which, I had one of those bad days. Um, Missed a session. Well, okay, I didn't miss it. I forgot about it. They called me. I went there. I was an hour late, which is that bad. I made it free for them, of course, because, that's not professional to do. And, you know, they later said, we're not going to go with you. Understand, perfectly understandable. And I feel okay. I feel ready to teach. I understand why that didn't go well, but I am still feeling motivated to teach, to go on, to study, figuring out what they need next, what resources do I need. I feel good. So that's a promising sign that despite bad things happening, I don't feel that emotional mental setback that I've had with jobs that I ultimately realized weren't for me. They weren't good for me, or at least they didn't match who I am. Let's see. Another news. Running. Running has been a bit of a struggle this year, especially lately. Um, let's see. A few weeks ago, I was putting like 60+ mile weeks. But it didn't feel great. I didn't feel motivated. It wasn't very exciting like some of my weeks were last year. Last year, the first time I broke 50 miles in a week. So excited. I was like, God damn, I broke 50 miles this week. Hell yeah, good job. You still got a lot more work to do, but we're making progress. First time I broke 60 miles a week, I was like, oh shit, I'm exhausted, but this is great. And then when it came to like November, December, I was like, I gotta put it in way overdrive because I'm behind. I was starting to put in 80 miles a week, 90 miles a week, and I ultimately peaked at 117 miles, ran in 1 week. And that felt great. I was so motivated. I was like, I'm putting in these miles. I am so motivated. I'm just going to do a run in the morning. If I can't do that, a run early afternoon, and then another one in the evening. And it felt awesome. Obviously, I was tired and sore, but I wanted to do it. Next day, sore, body, can you do it? We're going to do it. And I did it. This year has felt different. A lot of times I don't really want to go run. And so a lot of my runs are late, not because I don't have the time to run earlier in the day, but because I can't motivate myself until later in the day, which is just not good. You want to be doing something that you want to do. Some runs have been like that, but the majority of this year has been less exciting, at least. Not going to say I'm going to quit running, but I have recently started to slow down with it. I've started taking more walks. I've been biking a little bit, dug my bike up from the side yard. Didn't dig it up. Anyways, I pulled it out of the side yard, gave it some air. Probably gonna need to put more work on it. You know, Oiled it up, the chain, and it's been great. It's been fun. Also picked up, as you probably already know, pickleball. Went climbing for the first time last week, and that was exciting. I haven't done that, I think, in almost 2 years, at least. Well, I've climbed a couple times outside during the pandemic. I don't remember the last time I went indoor climbing. Like maybe once during the pandemic. Anyway, I haven't climbed a long time, so that was fun. Obviously, my arms, they were sore. My fingers were sore for like 4 days after. Felt weak. But some of that knowledge, some of that technique is still there. And even though I tend to panic when I top rope, it's still fun, still exciting. I want to go back. So down to go again. Uh Mini story. Well, that's not really a story. Anyways, mini little thing. A friend who invited me to go climbing, her friend is the one that I found attractive. And anyway, I told my friend, I was like, hey, I think your friend is cute. Don't want to make it weird. But my friend invited me to go climbing with her and her friend. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna get my hopes up because, you know, surefire way of being disappointed. Um, but yeah, something a little potentially exciting thing to look forward to might happen. Okay, what else? Oh, funny little story. Applied to California Cryobank over this summer. So for those of you who don't know what that is, people need sperm donors, for various reasons, if they're trying to conceive a child. And I applied, and they responded back saying, "Hey, we'd love to take you. Right now, we're not doing anything. We're not taking any new donors. So we frozen operations for now, or at least frozen applicants." Applications. Blah. Okay. So they froze applications recently, contacted me, and went in, did some paperwork. Right now, things are on the fence. They want more detailed family history, like medical history, which I don't have because all my relatives are in Taiwan. So I don't know that much about my family's health in detail. But, if I can get that to them, I got a chance of making it in. And I don't know, it's just kind of funny and kind of tickles my mind. We'll see. I keep thinking about that scene from The Office where, for those of you who haven't seen The Office, there is the boss of the boss. She goes and gets, a baby from one of these clinics, and she's like, "Oh, it's a very respected, high class establishment." And then one of the people in the office says, "You mean the one near the IHOP?" And she's like, "Oh, fuck." And, the implication is that he has that dude who is not particularly attractive, I suppose, has donated there. So potentially he could be the father biologically. Anyways, I just think of that scene when I think of sperm banks. Okay, so this feels good to talk. It feels good to talk again, even if it's just to myself. Wish my phone would stop buzzing. Um, you know, just talking about what I've been up to, how I feel. Is there anything I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't think about it right now. Um, yeah, got some more blood donations coming up. It's not super exciting. Good for the bank though. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Just good to be recording again. Again, one of these things I might have talked about this before, but one of the things that I really value as I'm making these videos, and don't get me wrong, when you cut properly and you edit properly, you create, a much more logical flow to these videos, to these, like when you watch a movie, a TV show, right? There's always cuts, things that are filmed separately. Sometimes they're not even in the same room. Sounds are added in later. So it's not, synchronous. It's asynchronous. It's happened at different times, but they put it together to make it seem like one continuous flow of time. But the thing is, from the people who make it, right, the actors, the directors, it's not necessarily that enjoyable. They're not experiencing it in the way that you're watching, right? And something that I would like to do and have been trying to do is film everything on my side. I want to experience it the way that you guys are getting it. And of course, that means that, when I record something and I mess up, audio doesn't happen, I mess up somewhere, there's too many ums, I don't know. I just re-record the whole thing. So I have, I don't know how many hours of footage where I am just, I will talk for half an hour, I'll listen back to it, and it's just like really, really bad, and I will re-record it, right? Or it takes too long. Like I'm like filming something that I would intend to be 10 minutes ends up half an hour, or vice versa. And so, yeah, I just, just putting that out there. I'm trying to film everything in one go. So, that affects some of my rehearsal and just, how the videos go. But yeah, hopefully I'm hoping that I can, you know, put together a whole bunch of clips of when I mess up. Because, sometimes I mess up and it's something really obvious. I'm like, okay, I got one more topic and my mind's blank. So then I'll just be like, and fucking fuck, I just recorded for half an hour and I don't remember the next topic. Fuck, okay, I'm just gonna have to cut it. So I would like to make a compilation of just all the times that I fucked up. A swear compilation. I don't know how many times I've sworn in all these like unreleased videos. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. So anyways, glad to be back. Hopefully I will put out a more regular schedule of videos again. I intend to have the same schedule. So let's see, today is Thursday. So Financial Friday tomorrow, Run Day Sunday on Sunday, Media Memory Monday on Monday, and again, weekly recap on Wednesday. Cool. Anyways, if you're watching this, thanks for watching. Especially shout out to Rachel, especially for looking out for me. Rachel was like, "Are you okay?" Haven't seen or heard anything from you in a while. But yeah, thank you for caring as always, not just about the podcast, but about people. And yeah. Anyways, hopefully you all are having a decent time of things, and I will see you guys soon. Fuzzy hair. Bye. Oh, and one more thing. I'm sorry I left everyone in the dark for, the last few weeks. Hopefully next time I will have the sense of mind to give myself, just time, and by just saying, hey, I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks. I'll be back on this day, and just set a more concrete, date and be more communicative. Anyways, yeah. See you guys soon.